Metro, the regional government spanning Clackamas, Multnomah, and Washington counties, oversees the tax. And Metro commissioners want to renew the SHS tax well before it expires in 2030, considering it funds about half of the region's homeless services. But a new poll shows voters have doubts. They're growing more and more skeptical that the tax, paid by higher income households and large businesses, is effective at all. Just 46% of likely voters, highlighted here in blue, say this November that they would definitely or probably vote to extend the tax. 39% say they would definitely or probably vote against a renewal, that bit in orange. The poll found a growing number of people don't believe the program is working as intended. Pollsters asked 822 likely November voters for their thoughts over the past few weeks. The researchers concluded, in sum, a potential measure to reauthorize the Regional Supportive Housing Services tax would face a challenging path to passage in November 2025. Earlier this year, Metro leaders abandoned the idea of putting the SHS tax up for a renewal vote in May. Now, a November push could be in doubt. Metro President Lynn Peterson has been leading a work group to reform the Supportive Housing Services program. Just yesterday, she acknowledged the lack of results.
We all recognize that what we have is not working. And so how do we actually move to a better model and learn that we need to iterate this? I don't think that what we create over the next month, when we vote to change the governance, I don't think it'll be perfect then, but it'll be the start of something towards a betterness of decision making and moving things quicker and faster. And actually getting decisions made.
Peterson said the Tri-County Planning Body has done a lot of work, making recommendations for change that ultimately go nowhere.
There's no one to pick it up. It's completely up to the counties, and it's not very public, and there's no accountability built into that framework.
Perhaps most concerning, this SHS tax was approved in 2020 and, as we said earlier, is a funding cornerstone for the region's homeless services. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent each year. You would think that with all that money, there's a clear plan and system for how and where to spend the funds, right?
While we might still have difference of opinion about the durability of this tax, I do think that folks came together on understanding that we don't have a system and we need a system, and no amount of money is going to buy us a system if we don't get a little bit uncomfortable and create something new.
That's Christine Lewis you heard there, a Metro Council member. Despite all this money spent thus far, the homeless crisis is getting worse, not better. In May, Multnomah County reported that the number of people becoming homeless each month is outpacing the number getting into housing with the county's help. But Peterson and other elected leaders say the SHS tax has helped treat, care for, shelter, and house thousands of people that would not have had that support otherwise. As it stands, a potential renewal vote of the SHS tax looks tight, at least according to this latest poll. Peterson has pitched lowering the tax rate to make it more palatable, and Metro Council will need to decide if it's right for the November ballot this year as they try and extend it beyond 2030. Peterson's previous proposal from earlier this year would have extended the tax to the year 2050. So what do you think of the SHS tax? Would you vote to extend it? Why or why not? What reforms would need to happen to sway you one way or the other? Let us know. Email the story at kgw.com or call and leave a voicemail 503-226-5090.